YouTube, it's your boy K-Man. I'm here doing my first ever Fantasy Premier League content video for the 22-23 season. Today I'll be showing you guys my Game Week 1 draft. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to the video. At first, we have in goal your boy Ramsdale. Now this guy last season for me, he went ham. He got so many clean sheets, so many bonus points. He really helped me get a good rank last season. And I think this season he's got early good fixtures and he could also smash it. Looking at the early preseason games for Arsenal, they look on form, they're getting the clean sheets, and Arsenal looks to be in prime position to get top 4 this season as well. And they've also signed some good defenders such as Zinchenko, and I really think they have a big potential this season to finish top 4. Moving on to our defenders, at first we have your boy Trent Alexander-Arnold. This guy, I mean, come on, he's essential. You have to have him. There's only a couple of FPL players that are really essential that if you don't have him, then you're going to be trouble. Like, this guy is pretty much template pick. I mean, last season he smashed it. He's so creative. He's so attacking for Liverpool. And I think he's playing for one of the best defenses in the league. And I think he's a must-have. Moving on to our second defender, we have your boy Robertson, another Liverpool defender. And I'm really excited for this pick because he's not that highly owned. And I think he could really be huge for me to get those bonus points and those clean sheets and occasional assist, even goal as well, because he's always in the opposition third, you know, getting those crosses in for headers or even tap in. So I really like Robertson, and he's a bit of a differential for me, and I'm excited for this pick. The third defender we have is your boy Kyle Walker, aka the Luke Skywalker. I really like this pick because I think he's a bargain for 5 million. Getting a City wing back, right wing back for 5 million is a bargain. I think he's very nailed to start. I believe Laporte is injured and City haven't signed any new defenders, and I think he's nailed to get those clean sheets and occasional assists, you know, when he does go up front to put these crosses in for your boy Haaland to get those goals and headers. Now, moving on to our last defender, you have your boy Cancelo. Now this guy, he passed the eye test, he's got the technique, you know what I'm saying, he's got the sauce. He will take you one-on-one, you know what I mean, put it on the floor, you put the crosses in, he could even shoot, he could score. I don't even think this guy's a defender. He's an all-around player. He's an all-around midfielder. He could play up front. He could play midfield. He could play any position. He's another player I think that's essential. He could get similar point to Trent as well in some games. So yeah, I really like this back lineup, guys. Got 3 premium defenders and Ramsdale and Walker, which are somewhat, you know, budget options. Moving on to the midfield, at first you have your boy Salah, aka Santa Salah, aka Mr. Clutch, aka FPL King. You know what time it is. This guy is an automatic captain every week. There's not much to say. He's another essential player. He's a must-have. If you don't have him, you're going to be in big trouble, especially with this early fixtures for Liverpool. I think that's really good for both clean sheets and attacking returns, and he's going to be an easy captain for me in Game Week 1 and other game weeks as well going forward. The next midfielder we have is Mount. Now, Mount is arguably the best Chelsea attacker right now. We need to wait and see how Sterling performs, but I think Mount is, if you wanted to go for an attacker from Chelsea, I think Mount is one of the, you know, first picks that I would go for, especially at this price point. And he did seem to be on fire in the preseason, getting a bunch of goals and assists, and I'm really excited for this pick. He could be a bit of a differential for me as well because he's not that highly owned. Only 10% of FPL managers are owning him currently, and yeah, I'm excited for this pick, especially the early fixtures that Mount have. You got Everton, you got Leeds and Leicester. I mean, come on, these are really, really good fixtures to get attacking returns, and I'm really excited for Mount. Moving on to our third midfield option, we got your boy Martinelli. Now with this pick, I'm really excited because I believe Smith Rowe is injured and Martinelli is guaranteed to start and probably play 90 minutes as well. So he really has high ceiling, you know, to get those assists or even goals. He's got the technique and the sauce, you know what I mean? Especially at this price point, I think he's a bargain to have. He's also, I would say, a bit of a differential, but it's 17.7% owned. Quite a lot of FPL managers do own him, so he's not that big of a differential, but again, you gotta have at least 2 Arsenal attackers when they're playing so well. Moving on to our final midfield option, we have your boy Bailey. Now the reason why I went for Bailey, he comes at a really good price, and considering how he performed in the preseason, I think he has earned his spot to Aston Villa attack, and I think he could get really good returns early on, considering the fixture that they got. They got Bournemouth, Everton and Newcastle. Newcastle is a bit of a tough one, but again, I think Aston Villa's attack is really good, that they could get some returns there. and Bailey could be one of those players that get those goals or even assists. And I'm really excited for this pick. He's a bit of a differential because he's only owned by 11% of the FPL managers. Moving on to our forwards, up first, we have your boy, Kane. This one is a bit of a controversial pick because a lot of the FPL managers are going for Haaland. But looking at the Community Shield match, I'm not so sure about Haaland yet. I still need to see more out of him. I feel like he will need a bit more time to get used to that Pep system. He looked a bit lost in that match. And I think Kane is a bit, he's guaranteed to start. He's guaranteed for, he's nailed for 90 minutes. And he's also a player that's been there, done that, played in the Premier League. He knows his role. And that Southampton at home fixture is too good to pass on in the first game week at least. Now, if Haaland does bang against West Ham and gets 1 or 2 goals, I could immediately switch from Kane to Haaland. And I know that's a bit of a pre-booking the transfer, but I'm willing to take that risk because I really think Kane against Southampton, it could be huge. He could hold against Southampton easily. Now, finally, we have your boy, Jesus. The thing with Jesus, he's the most owned FPL player. He's pretty much, you're forced to have him because if he holds and you don't have him, you are in trouble. In the preseason, he looks so good. I'm not that surprised that he's the most owned FPL asset right now. I really think he's been lower priced considering how good he is. And Arteta is allowing him to play freely in that Arsenal offense. And Arsenal does look really good. So guys, yes, this is my starting lineup. I went with 3 Arsenal, 2 Man City, and 3 Liverpool assets. Moving on to the bench. At first, we have the replacement goalkeeper Ward from Leicester. Now, he could get some starts considering the fact that Schmeichel has left the club, I believe. And they could possibly get a replacement keeper. But for the time being, Wood could start for Leicester. And yeah, I think he's a good replacement keeper for Ramsdale. And the second bench option that we have in defense, we have Nico Williams. Now, I'm excited for this pick because he used to be a Liverpool player. Now he's got, transferred to Nottingham Forest and he's going to play as a wing back there. And for that price, I think he's a really good asset to have, especially considering if any of my stars get rotated, he could easily come in, get those 2 pointers. And he does play for a good attacking team as well. Sometimes he could even get a clean sheet or even assist. So he's an exciting pick to have. Moving on to our third bench option, we have Andres Pereira. Now, he's another nailed starter that could come in if any of our midfielders get rotated. And he's another good bench option to have if, just in case, say Bailey, gets benched if he's performing bad. And maybe get those 2 pointers occasionally. And finally, we have Archer. He's just there. It's a budget option, 4.5 million. It's just another option just to sit there because there's not any other option to have at that price point. If you look at my team, guys, I spend most of my money on my stars because I really don't think bench would be that much of a big deal early on, especially because I'll be wildcarding in game week 8 or game week 9. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is my team for game week 1 for the 2022-23 Fantasy Premier League season. I'm really excited for the season, guys. And going forward, you guys could expect a lot more content from me every Friday. I'll be uploading a video showing you my latest transfers and my thought process for the picks that I'm picking to achieve the best rank. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, and peace out.